Good morning, everyone. Thanks for watching this video. I'm creating this video for people who have purchased oils from me through doTERRA and are maybe feeling like they're not getting the most out of their oils and they need some support to get back on track. So this video is to give you a little bit of a recap about what essential oils are, how to use them, and then I'm going to set you a bit of a challenge on how you can find your confidence again in using your oils, get motivated, and make sure that you're getting the most out of them. You've probably heard me say before that if you decide to purchase some doTERRA oils, my biggest fear is that those oils end up sitting in the cupboard, not used. I want you to use them. I want you to experience the amazing benefits like they have for myself and my family and so many of my customers. So I want you to think for a moment back to when you purchased those oils from me, maybe at a workshop, or maybe we were emailing or had a phone conversation together. Maybe you came to my house and smelt some oils or tried them on your body. I want you to think back to that moment about what made you decide to purchase those oils on the day, because that is a good place to start in terms of getting back into using them. There was probably maybe a health challenge or some sort of stress, something to do with your well-being that was going on at that time, and that you wanted to try something new to reinvigorate your health, to take control of your health, just to feel good again, to find your energy, to make a shift. So have a think back what that motivator was, and that might be a really good starting point to where to move forward with from today in getting back into using your oils. I want to just go back a step and just give you a quick recap on what essential oils are and how to use them, just as a reminder if it's been some amount of time since you have used them or have heard that information from me. So 3 quick things that I want to tell you about essential oils. So essential oils are pure plant extracts. That's all they are. They use steam and they use pressure on the highest quality plants that haven't been sprayed with any chemicals or pesticides. There's no synthetics added into those bottles, no fragrance, no fillers. All that's in those bottles is pure plant extract. And a way that you can think about what essential oils are is that they all have their own chemistry, individualized chemistry about how they interact with our bodies. So each of the chemical constitutions or compounds that you'll find inside of those essential oil bottles are like the immune system of a plant. And that's why they work with our bodies so well. So 2 kinds of nature coming together. And the molecules in the essential oils can communicate really well with the cells of our body. And that's why we get such good results when we use our essential oils consistently. The second thing I want to mention is that you probably have heard me say this as well, but doTERRA's oils are the most tested, most trusted, and pure oils that you'll find on the essential oil market. The essential oil market's booming at the moment. Every second company is bringing out their essential oils, but you won't find any of the same quality as doTERRA. As I said, only thing that's in those bottles is pure plant extract. They've been tested many times to ensure that. And they also even have third-party testing on those oils, and you can see all those test results, and they're very transparent in showing you how they source their oils, where they source their oils from, so that you know that you're getting the highest quality product available on the market. I would recommend, if you're interested in exploring that a little bit more, that you head to the sourcetoyou.com website that has a lot more information on that. The third thing that I want to mention is, and just having come back from doTERRA's global convention in Salt Lake City in Utah, this has just been cemented even more for me. But doTERRA, in terms of a company, their ethical business practices, their environmentally sustainable business practices are out of this world. And I, again, do not think that you'll find another company that is so holistic in terms of their approach to business and they do that with such good intentions. Even though they've become such a big company now, there are so many amazing initiatives and projects in place that are really changing the face of healthcare, I guess starting probably mainly in the States, but that will start to trickle out more across the world over the next few years, as we see all those practices probably be seen as best practice in a lot of different ways by other companies, and other companies trying to start to model some of those practices. Just a reminder about how to use essential oils. So there is 3 ways that we can use our essential oils. Aromatically, so that is simply opening a bottle of essential oil, smelling it straight from the bottle, maybe applying a drop in your hands, rubbing your hands together, and taking some nice deep inhales. The other aromatic way, obviously, is your diffuser. You can see mine behind me on the bench there, where we pop some water in. We might pop 5 to 10 drops in, depending on the size of our diffuser. And then those molecules are released into the air so that we get that aromatic experience. The second way we can use our oils is topical. So diluting our oils in some sort of carrier oil, such as fractionated coconut oil, and rubbing it topically onto our skin, whether that be our face, our feet, over our heart, on our spine, whatever you might need that for. Our third way to use essential oils is internal use. This is optional, and if it's not something you feel comfortable doing, you certainly don't need to use this as a method. I would say that if you are going to do any kind of internal use with essential oils, that it's mainly for food and drink flavoring purposes, and you need to make sure that you're only using doTERRA essential oils. I would never personally use any other essential oils because, again, it comes back to that purity and quality that's so important if we're using the oils internally. You might also decide that you want to speak to, say, a naturopath if you want to use the oils internally, if there's some sort of health protocol that you're trying to achieve. But also, as you probably know, doTERRA have their own range of supplements which incorporate essential oils in there as well. I certainly take some of those every day and find those, again, to be really high quality and really effective. So that is your third option in how to use essential oils. So that's just a little super quick overview. But what I'm going to suggest to you in terms of getting back into using your oils is that you set yourself a little bit of a challenge for the next 30 days. So again, I want you to think back to why you wanted to get the oils in the first place, but also what are your 3 top health challenges at the moment that you want to create some change on? And those are going to be the foundation of how you use your oils in the next 30 days. So I'm suggesting that you choose 3 things, 3 simple tools, ways of using your oils that you implement over the next 30 days and see how you go with that, see how you feel, and then we can build upon that from there. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do over the next 30 days because I'm going to do the same thing. I mean, I already obviously use my oils a lot, but I do find that if I put a little plan in place or set myself a little challenge where I write things down about how I want to shift my health for the next month, I feel it just helps me stick to that and stay on the right path for that. So the 3 things that I'm going to do, the first one is I want to set up my day in the mornings with a clear intention and set the mood for my day. So instead of waking up and reaching for my phone and looking at social media, which just often makes me feel anxious, overwhelmed, stressed, start comparing myself to other people, all those things that are not a good way for me to set up my mental well-being for the day. What I'm going to do for the next 30 days is put a bottle of oil right next to my bed. I'm going to use the same oil every single day. I've chosen bergamot for a variety of reasons. Bergamot is all about self-confidence, self-purpose, self-acceptance, and I just think that's where I need a little bit of a boost at the moment. So I'm going to have this next to my bed. The first thing I do every morning is I'm going to wake up, put a drop of bergamot in my hands, rub my hands together, and take 10 long, deep breaths. That is honestly going to take me about 2 minutes, but that is potentially going to change the perspective of my day. So that's the first thing I'm doing for my 3 steps with my oils for the next 30 days. The next thing I'm going to do is I am having way too much sugar at the moment, and it's something that I just want to address and bring more awareness to. So I'm going to use the Smart and Sassy to support me with that. As you might know, this is a metabolic support oil, and it's also an oil that's great for balancing out blood sugar levels in the body. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm topically going to apply this over my belly once a day. So I'm going to put a pump of fractionated coconut oil, a drop of the Smart and Sassy oil, and I'm going to rub that over my belly every day to support me with my sugar cravings. And number 3 is I'm going to use my Motivate oil more often. I find this oil really helps me to get stuff done, but in particular, what I want to use this oil for is I'm setting myself a challenge that I want to get back into a bit of jogging. Nothing crazy, just want to build back up to running 5Ks, which will be a big challenge for me at this point in my fitness level career. So twice a week, I'm setting myself a challenge to do that, and I am going to use my Motivate oil, rub it over my heart and my throat, and in my hands, take some deep breaths before I go running to give me that little bit of energy and motivation that I need. So I'm going to run through some more ideas now about some things that you might like to implement over the next 30 days. And then at the end of the video, I'd really love you to spend 5 minutes writing down your 3 ideas and making that commitment to yourself. Obviously, I'm here to support you as well if you're stuck for ideas or you're not sure which oils to use or how to use them on your body. Please make sure that you get in touch with me after watching the video, and we can schedule in a 30-minute free consultation together over the phone. And together we can work through what your health goals are and set up those 3 key steps for you for the next 30 days to get you motivated and invigorated to start again. So some more ideas that you might like to use to implement your 3 steps for resetting your health over the next 30 days. So I told you the idea about having the essential oil next to the bed. Another one that I really love to do is putting some oils in the shower in the morning. Again, just to set the body up for the day, provide some energy and invigoration. So eucalyptus is a really beautiful one for that because it's going to open up the respiratory system, invite more oxygen into the body, and just make you feel really kind of like fresh and open in the morning. So what you can do with this is put a few drops of essential oil in the corner of your shower, not right next to the drain because it's just going to run down the drain. But as you turn your shower on and steam starts to form, that steam's going to hit the essential oil that you've placed on the floor, and you're going to create a diffuser basically in your shower that's just going to smell super amazing. So that's one idea. Another challenge you might have is around skin health. So you probably all know that I love to make and use my own products onto my skin, but just a really simple place to start is you might like to get your lavender and pop 1 drop of lavender into your moisturizer or your serum that you already use, and just do that every morning and every night, and then in 30 days just see how your skin feels. Obviously, there's also going to be amazing other benefits by getting your lavender onto your skin and then into your bloodstream as well to make you feel really calm and settled for the day. So that is another idea. You've probably all heard me talk about this before, but I love using lemon in my water bottle. So 1 drop of lemon in my big water bottle, and just give that a good shake before you have a drink each time. It's going to be really beautiful and cleansing for your system, supportive for your liver. So if you're looking at some sort of cleansing or detoxing related goals, that might be a step that you like to take. One of the simplest ways that you can use your oils is to get your diffuser on. So your challenge for yourself might be that you make a promise to yourself that you will turn your diffuser on every morning, something so simple. So a nice, easy way to do that is the night before, when maybe you're cleaning up your kitchen and getting things ready for the next day, fill your diffuser up with the water and choose the oils that you're going to put in for the next morning, so that when you wake up in the morning, it is already sitting there ready to go, because mornings can be normally a super hectic time. So mornings, you might want to choose something that invites kind of energy and invigoration. So peppermint and orange together. You might want some spearmint, citrus bliss, some lemon, any of the citrus oils. Lime is beautiful. So you might just want to choose a little combination that feels good to you, that makes you feel good in the morning, and every morning put that diffuser on and see how it changes the mood of the morning, how it affects the kids, how it affects you, how it makes you feel about getting ready in the morning. It's a really great way to start your day. Another great thing to do in the morning is, maybe if you're trying to support your body with immune function, is to create yourself a little roller with some On Guard and frankincense and roll that over the base of your spine or your feet every morning. So you can buy, as you probably know, these little rollers for a couple of bucks online. So for an adult, I'd recommend 10 to 15 drops of essential oil and then top the rest up with your fractionated coconut oil. And you can have this in your bathroom ready to go, just to roll onto your body each morning. Again, something that takes probably 20-30 seconds each day, but that can make a huge difference to your health. During the day, a couple of things that I really like to do that I think support me during my day. I carry a little spritzer in my handbag, so you can either make one for your face or your body or both. So if you feel like you need a little bit of a reset during the day to, again, change up the mood, or even just get you to notice how you're feeling, where your head's at, what do you need next to move on with your day, a little spritzer can be a great tool to have with you. If you don't like spritzers, again, you can just make up a little oil roller, like a little mood roller. And again, there are so many different combinations that you can use. And I would suggest that you use partly your intuition, your sense of smell, and what just feels like is calling to you, but also some of the resource books like The Emotions and Essential Oils. Or you can also ask me, and I have a million combinations that I can suggest for you. This one here has balance, wild orange, geranium, and patchouli. That is one of my favorite combinations. So that just has essential oils and then water and topped up. And then I just give it a good shake again before I use it, and I'll just spritz that all over me quite regularly during the day. Maybe another one of your goals is to start swapping out some products in your home, whether that be beauty products or cleaning products. You know how much I love to use my natural cleaning, but maybe your simple 30-day challenge is to make your own foam hand soap, or to make your own multi-purpose cleaner, and that you promise to use those every day and just see how that makes you feel. Just to really quickly give you the recipes for these, which you might have seen before as well, and you can find these on my business Instagram page at Balance Ground. But the hand soap has 2 tablespoons of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, the one that has no scent in it. Then this one has some peppermint and wild orange in it, so about 10 drops of each. It has a teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil for that moisturizing effect on the hands, and then just simply topped up with water. That will last in your household, even if you use it every day, probably a couple of months, and it probably costs you $3 or $4 to make. So that's really good value. I just find that when I use any other soap on my hands now, my hands just get dry and scaly, and so this is a really beautiful, cheap, low tox, effective option. With your spray bottle, same thing, you can use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, about a tablespoon. I then like to use lemon in here, but you can use wild orange, clove, On Guard, tea tree, eucalyptus, all those higher antiviral, antibacterial oils. Top it up with water. Alternatively, doTERRA make an On Guard cleaner concentrate where you only need a couple of teaspoons in here. I still like to add a little bit of lemon as well, and then top it up with water, and you can pretty much clean your whole house with this one spray bottle. It's absolutely amazing, and again, no disgusting chemicals. That's not going to impact our hormonal system, our respiratory system, or our skin health either. So if you're into the cleaning, wanting to do some revamping with your cleaning, that might be a really nice option for you as well. Another just really simple one, which many of you will have, is a bottle of Ice Blue at home. So one of your challenges might be that once a day you apply Ice Blue to your sore back, your sore neck, your sore calves. And again, if you do that consistently over time, you're likely to see some really good results from that. I think that the number one reason why people say that the oils aren't working for them is because they're just simply not using them. We need to be using them every single day to be making sure that we're getting the benefits from them. We only need to be using really small amounts, but that consistent use is what's really going to give us those results that we want. A nice little nighttime ritual is if you're someone that likes to have a bath, putting your oils into the bath is absolutely lovely. Last night, actually, I had a bath with some Epsom salts and some Aroma Touch and a little bit of lemongrass as well. So the Aroma Touch is amazing for blood flow, for muscle relaxation, and the lemongrass has a lot of cleansing and detoxing properties. So that's a really good combination for the bath. Also, when you hop out of the bath, as a way to moisturize your skin and to also get those beautiful essential oils into the bloodstream, you might like to make what they call a little aromatic dressing. So all you need to do is get a little dish, put about 10 drops or 5 to 10 drops of whatever essential oils you like, and about a tablespoon of carrier oil, and just rub that lovingly all over your body. It just makes you feel so good and relaxed. I'm absolutely loving doing that with Citrus Bliss and frankincense at the moment. So that is a combo that I would recommend, but again, the possibilities are endless of the way you do that. So that might be something that you want to try every night before bed to see how you feel. Just gives that really calming effect on the body, which is lovely. You've probably also all heard me talk about rituals around sleep and creating deeper sleep with our essential oils. So again, there's a few options, but one of the 3 steps you might like to put in place this week is have a diffuser blend that you put on every night next to your bed. One of my favorite oils for that, which now of course I can't find, is Lavender Peace. This is their restful blend. So if you've got this one at home, make sure you whip that one out. At my house at the moment, we are actually using Lavender Peace. So a couple of drops of Lavender Peace and then a drop of just Peace. And I'm finding that a really beautiful combination at night. So having your diffuser on at night is helping to form that pattern between sleep in the brain. So we know that the limbic system is very powerful in terms of emotions and memory, and creating that same environment with the same aroma every night is going to help create that pattern for your brain. And over doing that over 30 nights, I promise you'll notice a difference with your sleep and how restful that sleep is. That's certainly been a huge impact on my own sleep and the rest of our household here. Another one last one that I wanted to share before bed, which I think is another really beautiful step, is using the balance oil, which is the grounding blend. I say to people, I find this to be the oil that helps to calm the mind down before bed. So I see a lot of, with my clients, particularly with women, have these kind of running commentaries in their head all the time, their to-do list, what's on tomorrow, what do I need to remember, what do I need to think about next. This is a perfect oil to support you to overcome that and just to slow the brain down. So popping a couple of drops on this on your feet before you go to bed is a beautiful way, again, to support the mind to calm and to get the body ready for that restful sleep. So I hope that has given you some ideas. I'm probably talking quite fast. So if you've got any questions about any of that, or you want some support to put your 3 health ideas together that you're going to implement over the next 30 days, please make sure you get in touch with me and we'll book in a call. But I hope that this has been a chance for you to start to reflect on your health and what you're needing to move yourself forward. I really want you to use your oils and to feel confident to use your oils, because I know how amazing they can make you feel. So yeah, please get in touch and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Have an awesome day.